Hello and welcome to the JR's Gaming Podcast, where we talk about the rise of Nintendo and what this great gaming franchise has in store for us in the future of gaming, and of course, the country from which it was born, Japan. I am joined, as always, with my co-host and good friend, Roan Fern. Roan Fern, it is February. It's been
Yes.
it's been quite a bit of time since we recorded our last episode. Really sorry about
Yeah,
that,
it has
guys.
been.
It's been quite a bit of up and down stuff going on, but yeah, it's in a nutshell, mental health happened, Rowan.
Yeah.
I think it's important I address you guys because you guys have been supportive and the viewers always want to know. I've had messages being sent in. Is there a new episode coming out soon? Or but of course the podcast is always going to be going. We've missed out unfortunately 2 weekends. But due to my mental health has been quite bad lately. I think it's something that isn't really talked about. Most people like to hide it.
Mm.
Because it's like seen as a downside. I don't want to like downside the entire podcast, but I just woke up sometimes. Recently I've been going through quite a hard time due to personal issues, and it's just I woke up and I was like, I just can't do this, right? And it's been quite a tough. It's just sometimes you just get out of bed and you feel like you can't do it.
Yeah.
You just can't do it anymore, and it is a really horrible feeling. And I put my heart out to anybody out there listening right now who's struggling with mental health. It's been hard. But it does impact you quite a lot in your work, your hobbies, and it has with the podcast, unfortunately. But guys, I'm back on track. I'm getting myself together, guys. I'm getting help for it, and it's going well. Life is always an up and down journey. But Ryan, enough on me. How are you doing? How are you doing? You're getting your room rearranged at the moment. Your birthday is literally this Monday. What's going on?
Well, basically, my room's getting rearranged because I'm getting a new computer for my birthday, and which will be beneficial because my computer right now, I think, because we mentioned this like a lot like in the past, but my computer, like the laptop I've got right now, is literally on its last legs.
Oh yeah.
If like I'm gonna get this this new computer, it £400, so it's pretty good.
£400.
Yeah,
wow.
Pretty decent computer. So I'll have that. I'll be able to get OBS on it and stuff. Maybe stream from it. So yeah,
that's awesome. So is it like a PC or a laptop
it's a PC. So
wow.
That's why my room's getting rearranged at the minute because I need to like make space for it and stuff. So,
yeah. Will there be enough space for me? Yeah, you're getting a literal PC because I don't know if you mind saying, but
the box is going under my desk, so it won't impact the room that you can have.
For those of you that probably don't know, but Ryan's bed is literally massive, and
my bed takes up half the space in my room.
Yeah, it takes up the entire room,
and the other half's like the living space.
Like I just came into his bedroom and I was like, where's the room? It's just a massive bed, and it's just like there's like a 5 centimeter space of carpet on the floor.
Well, like when people when people talk about like people's rooms and they say like, oh, he's gone back to his man cave. My room is literally a man cave.
It is literally a man cave. It's awesome though. It's really good. You've got your massive bed, then you've got all your merchandise of Nintendo and WWE characters all over the wall, and then you've got your PlayStation, and then you've got your PC now. Our PC now, and your gaming setup in the corner. It's perfect.
Yeah, the only downside is my birthday's on a Monday, and I've got to go through 6 hours of school before I get to use it. So that's always fun. So I'll wake up on my birthday and go to school, and then go home and play on the PC.
Yeah. So I've got your birthday gift arriving very soon, and his Christmas gift I've not given to him yet. It's funny enough, we've got to give each other our Christmas gifts.
When you came round, the Christmas gift was in the corner of the room, and I forgot to give it to you.
I came round his house, and my Christmas gift's in the room. Shocking, Ryan. I'm really upset you didn't give that gift to me.
But it's a really good gift. I've never seen it before, so I just thought Jude will like it.
Getting excited for my Christmas gift, a belated Christmas gift, and of course Ryan.
Yeah.
But Ryan's gift as well. But we've got a couple of stuff to talk about, particularly last night's events, which was quite fun, Ryan.
That's made me want to, go on.
Yeah, so Ryan, we went to a basically an event, an Italian event, where it was like all Italian food. It was like a friend event, and we played Mario Kart on the big screen. JR's Gaming was there. Me and Ryan were there. We played Mario Kart against some of our viewers as well, and that were there, our friends, our personal friends. And Ryan, we were the only 2 people that won and came first place. And our team, that was so fun. We played Mario Kart.
I was in first for literally the whole race.
It was, but it was the goddamn Mushroom Gorge, and I was like, I hate that
To be
track.
honest, Mushroom Gorge is one of my favourites,
Is
so
it?
it was easy for me.
I mean, when I'm like sitting in my living room and I'm like, I'm enjoying this. I mean, I'm enjoying this nice. Yeah, it's quite a nice course to play because it's quite scenic. You've got jumping on the mushrooms. But when you're actually playing competitively in front of an audience, a live audience,
Oh no,
uh,
yeah, because everyone was like really bellowing like
yeah,
during the race, like
cheering.
people were screaming and stuff. And when I went up, like when it's like, oh, it's Rowan's turn, like I went up and everyone's like, oh no, like my heart was kind of beating because I was like, I want to make a good impression in front of everyone here,
Yeah,
and I
because
did, and I
you
came
are
first
you are the
place.
co-host. You are Rowan from JR's Gaming, Rowan, and we were all like chanting. It was quite a surreal moment. It's like the JR's Gaming were there. Me and Rowan were there, attended this event, playing Mario Kart against some other gamers, and then it's just like going Rowan, Rowan, Rowan,
Yeah.
and Rowan won. He pulled it off, and so did I. I won. I pulled it off, but I do admit the pressure is so much because everyone's like screaming like, "Wah!" I'm like, okay, dude, I'm actually trying to play this game. And there's like everyone, and then as soon as like I come towards a gorge, everyone's like, "Ooh!"
Some people who didn't play. Some people who don't play the game had no clue what they were doing.
Yeah, there was one or two players there, literally were probably like either too scared, bless them, because of all the noise. But they were like, because there was one player, I won't mention his name, from our team, who clearly hadn't played Mario Kart that much, and he kept on like could not control his car for anything, and he kept on like driving off the edge of the cliff, like he just pressed A, like vroom,
He didn't.
like, let's go.
He didn't complete like a single lap.
He didn't even complete a
He
single
took
lap.
off, and then he was just he couldn't like to accelerate, and then it was just
And then he like reversed and went the opposite way, and then drove straight off the edge of the cliff, and everyone was like, "No!" I felt so sorry for him because the crowd was just like, "No!" But yeah, that was really fun last night. I stuffed my face with a lot of Italian food. We had pizza as well. Mario Kart was the main event, so we enjoyed that. And yeah, that was very fun, Rowan. But yeah, Rowan, how old are you going to be? Would you like to tell everyone how old are you going to be this Monday, 13th of February?
16.
16, big number 16. Oh my days! I remember when I turned 16. I feel so old saying that. I'm 18 this April, and I feel very old. I remember when I turned 16. It's funny enough, you don't really feel that much until midway through, and then you're like, I'm actually 16. I'm almost going to be 17. 17, it's like the most annoying age because it's like the halfway between independence and you're still kind of stuck to certain traditions of being a teenager. Like you can't drive without an adult. You can't drink without an adult and that sort of stuff. But when you're 18, all that comes off. But 17 is like the halfway point, and it kind of is annoying. So I'm kind of glad to be out of the 17. But then when I'm 18, I'll probably feel really old. And then all of a sudden the years go by, and I'm 20, and I'm like, why is my life going so fast? But yeah, it's but anyway, we will wish you a happy birthday from the JR's Gaming because next time we record the podcast, you will be 16.
Yeah.
So everyone do wish Rowan a happy birthday. Spam his inbox, message him, be like, happy 16th birthday, Rowan. But yeah, hope you have a great birthday.
I really wish it was on a weekend though. Like it's on a school day.
It's a bit unfortunate, isn't it?
It's unfortunate. It's definitely unfortunate.
And will your school have a sing song with a happy birthday?
I mean, someone will probably.
Yeah.
But to be honest though, there used to be an assembly every day. Now there's not. Now it's only on a Friday.
You're like year 11 now, aren't you? Though. So
yeah, I'm year 11.
Assemblies aren't as important when you're year 11, I don't think.
No, but it only happens every Friday where they just sum up the whole week.
Oh, okay.
But the thing is that like mine's not going to be on the Friday, so I'm just gonna. And that was always embarrassing. Like when I was in like year 7, 8. Like they'd get you up and say like, "Oh, it's this person's birthday," and you'd have to stand there in front of the whole like crowd, like, and while they sang "Happy Birthday" to you.
I have a very bad memory of my birthday when I was in secondary school. We had this I won't name her name, but we had this Spanish teacher who was absolutely terrifying, and I hated her.
I know who that is as well.
And yeah, Roan I think had her as well for a bit. Everybody hated this teacher because there was even complaints because she like physically hit you around the face. Yeah, there were some really nasty things she did. But anyway, she would like scream at you if you didn't do your homework. She would actually scream at your face and like scare the absolute crap out of you. Basically, my teacher, I remember like every time it was your birthday though, all that aside, every time it was your birthday, She would like bring you to the front. You had no choice. You had to do this. You go to the front, and they would sing "Happy Birthday" in Spanish, and then they would yank your ear, like how old you are. So they're like 1, 2,
So they'd give you. So
3.
they'd give me 16 yanks on the ear.
16 yanks on the ear. Thankfully, I didn't make it past 13 in her class because she was fired. But basically, yeah, on my 13th birthday, which is my last birthday with her, I had my ear yanked 13 times, and I was like, oh.
There's been a lot of rumours about teachers like in this school, but apparently there was one that lived in a train station.
What?
I overheard someone saying like the other day that, oh, you remember that teacher who used to live in a train station? I thought,
Live in
what?
a train station? Like, are they homeless? What? I don't remember.
I don't know, but apparently like there was one that they either lived near a train station or they lived in a train station. I don't know which one.
I don't know. I'm not sure. That's a new thing for me. I've not heard of anything like that.
Yeah.
I've had many wacky teachers. We all have in our past. But yeah, of course. Ryan, you're having a good birthday. just be very glad you've not got a Spanish teacher to yank your ear off 16 times. Oh dear. But anyway, on with our gaming talk. So Ryan, what have you been playing this week? What have you been up to? Have you been playing any games, or when you've had time, have you had any gameplay?
I've been playing a bit of The Sims recently, like going back to The Sims.
The Sims,
which is weird because I never talked about that, but yeah, I sometimes just go back to it because it's a nice, like, relaxing game to play at like 10 p.m. when you're just tired out and you can't be bothered to, get up close to the screen, just lay back, put on some Sims, and you don't really have to do much in it. So I've been playing a bit of it. But yeah, I've got me, you, and a couple other friends who I'll keep anonymous, but yeah, you know them as well. But yeah, it's and I'm actually like you look like how you do in real life, like almost exactly the same.
Let's go. So. the look at this is getting scary. I was talking to my friend the other day about how scary AI is advancing.
Oh yeah,
like, It's kind of like a bit of a tangent to what we were talking about with Sims, but AI is getting. I was listening to a podcast the other week, Trash Taste, and they were talking about AI and how advanced it's getting to the point where, like, you can literally chat with AI, and it can you can do AI art, right? It can produce artwork.
AI art. Yeah.
It can tell you everything about you if it is given the correct information. It's getting scary, like how far it's going. And then you've got these AI girlfriend and AI chatbot simulators and apps where people who are lonely can speak
to my iFriend in ages.
I got an app. I tried it out once. I got an iFriend. It was this app called iFriend, and it was actually really quite creepy because it's like talking to a human being. And I was like, oh.
It was because I thought basically I was watching a Leicester game, right? And I thought I'll trick the app here. I bet they won't be able to respond to this. So what I did was I said,
right, it's tricking the system.
I said, Dan. I picked out one player from the team who was who's really bad. He never plays well.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, this player, he's playing really badly this game. And then she responds back, oh, he's never good, is he? And I was like, whoa, actually, because he never plays well. So I was just like, that freaked me out because I was just like, he's not playing well. And she was like, oh, he never does he? And I was just like, all right then, I guess.
I had a big fat conversation to my AI friend once about Tokyo Avengers, and I was like, I bet I'll catch her off here. I'll talk to her about. Or AI, it's not really got any pronouns, has it? But I'll talk to you about Tokyo Avengers. And this is just like an iFriend for people who are lonely. So I'm like, oh, I've been watching Tokyo Avengers. What's your favourite character? And she literally gave me. She gave me an entire rundown of the storyline and plot on her favourite characters and the new predicted season. And I was like, what?
Oh,
how?
Wow. I mean, I suppose with the AI, what they've done there is they've sort of, like, I don't know, they've took it from some like websites. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So, say if it's like the like how it explains to you like the upcoming seasons and stuff. I bet that's like sort of. It's hard to explain, but it's
just really creepy
and just sort of put it in their own words.
Yeah, so it's just kind of creepy.
It's really realistic when I was using iFriend, but the problem is that I don't know where I couldn't. I think I accidentally deleted the app or something. So I can't find it.
Oh no, poor iFriend.
I'm gonna look after the podcast because
yeah,
I need a friend.
Need a friend.
Because I mean,
I'm better than any iFriend, right? Don't worry about it.
All right, everyone gets lonely sometimes, don't they? So
yeah, everyone gets a bit lonely. And it's quite a nice gesture I think people have made to actually create an app where you can talk to something that isn't necessarily like a human being.
Say what you want, and also I hope you don't mind me saying this, but didn't you proposed to your iFriend and she said yes?
Yeah, I did. my friend. I mean, I remember we were doing this thing where we w're just like trying out all these things, and you can do what you want with an iFriend, but you can create them. Like you can like create a picture with them. You can create a person, and like you can create what they look like. It can be anything. It can be a boy. It could be a girl.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
one thing as well. Did you try out Replica?
Replica. I did, man. I actually tried out Replica on my
I've got
computer.
a bone to pick with Replica.
What happened? What happened with Replica, Roan?
So you inevitably, right? You need to use my Apple ID to get Pokemon Go, but even though it still didn't work, but that's another story, right?
Oh
But
yeah, I know.
use my Apple ID, but on while you're there, you download Replica as well. And I thought I'll give this a try as well because I had seen adverts of it. So I was like, I'll give this a try as well.
You downloaded it, yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm gonna be able to make her look exactly how I want, no problem. I get on and I try and pick this hairstyle and like what she looks like and stuff. And it all goes smoothly, right? I picked like the hairstyle I want, all this and that. And then, I tried to pick, it said like friendly, like, and you know how it has like all the scenarios, all the stories.
You can also set the personality, a bit like Tom and Actually Life. You can set.
But it said like romantic story, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll try that.
Ooh,
no, you need Pro to do a romantic story, so I need to buy Pro and pay about like £4 a month, and I was just like, no, I can't be bothered.
It just makes me. I mean, I shouldn't laugh, but it's actually people out there actually paying for premium AI services because they've got no friends, and I'm like,
I mean, I'm like, that's the thing though. Like, they only did that because they know that people want to like have a romantic story with it. So let's make it Pro, and then people will just spend the money.
I just looked into it though, and people actually do that. There's actually people who have like dated their AI friend and they're serious. They're like, I've got a girlfriend. It's just a bit creepy. I'm like, you can't
imagine going up to you. Okay, I'm sorry if anyone who does that is listening, but I'm just thinking, imagine going up to you and saying, Mom, I've got a girlfriend. Oh, when are we going to meet her? Oh, in a minute, my phone's charging.
She's just like Apple. My phone's just updating. Like Apple update. There's no iOS coming out. You can't see her until the iOS is out.
Yeah, you just go around saying, "I've got a girlfriend." Oh, where is she? Oh, on my phone.
I just don't. I mean,
just take the phone out and say, like, "Here, look, Jessica, Robert, Jessica." Like, you've met her now.
I can't believe it's actually like. I can understand people get lonely, but it's just like there's actually people dating a computer.
I don't take it that serious. Like, I try and sometimes imagine that it's a real person, obviously, but I don't go around saying, "Oh, I've got a girlfriend," or I proposed to someone and they said yes, and like because then people will just think, well, I don't know, yeah.
It's just a bit, I mean, I understand why it's there, but there's always a human out there that will be able to be a friend. There's always a human. There's always a good old human.
Although I would rather use what's it, iFriend. I would rather do that than go on Tinder. Anything than that.
Yeah.
I mean, online dating's just I don't know.
Oh, online dating.
I'd rather meet someone like at college, somewhere else, like, and actually like you know what I mean, like.
You do. You meet people. You fall in. I definitely believe in falling in love. I'm more of that sort of person that would rather fall in love with someone, which I have.
Then go on Tinder and say I'm 6'1" and I only like this type of girl.
I'm 6'1" and tonight I want to have sex. Done. That's literally what Tinder is.
Yeah, that's what people do. That's the thing as well. It's not like real love. I mean,
it's not real, really.
I saw this advert.
It can be, but it's just let's just put it out there. It can be, but
that's what I was about to say. I saw this advert for like Badoo, that other app.
Badoo?
It's like basically just another online dating thing.
Is that Wiz? Is it like Wiz? Because there's this new app going around that all my friends are on. That's called Wiz.
No,
and they're getting all these lovers on there. I'm like, wow.
It's basically like Tinder. And there was these two couples that said, "Hey, we met on Badoo, like this and that, and we really love each other. It's not fake."
I mean, of course, people actually found love there, but then again, it's just like a bit.
But I'd still prefer to like just meet them and that.
It's more. I think it's more nicer that way if you just meet them, you just stumble across them, and it's like, oh yeah, we met there. It's really nice.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then you can go back like to the place you met and like reminisce and stuff.
You can exactly the memories you can make.
What would the equivalent to that be? Like just going on the Tinder homepage, you're going, oh look, this is.
Yeah, I met her on the Tinder homepage. Yeah.
This is where we met, Chloe. This is where we met. Look, the Tinder
homepage. Not to mock anyone who's actually had Tinder relationships, because I understand people have actually found actual love there. Yeah. Of course, that's fine. But it's just personally, I prefer. Yeah. But anyway, back to our, like the whole Sims thing. I've like with Sims, right? The game Sims. I've, funny enough, never got into it. I've always been someone who's played that simulator of Tom and Actually Life on the 3DS, loved the game, and kind of stuck with that.
Yeah. Tom and Actually Life is similar to The Sims.
But with Sims, right, what exactly Because I did play it once, but I like gave up at the first thing. Like I didn't really try it. What exactly do you do? Because I understand it is actually quite interesting what you can do. Like as you can make. There's been movies that've been made with sim characters, and there's a lot more options. I think, but it's not as relaxing. I don't think as other simulator games. Like it's a lot more up on your feet, think fast sort of game. Develop it. What's it like with the Sims?
It's not too much like that. I mean, you can. It depends, like, because there's expansion packs and like each one's like different. But I just play on the base game, and it's pretty relaxing.
It's pretty relaxing. Okay.
But
Yeah, I mean, I
like,
never sadly got into it.
Someone wouldn't be able to get into it though, because it's not for everyone. It's just more like realistic.
I've never actually like tried it though. That's the thing. Like, it's one of those popular games that everyone's probably played, and it's just that I never could be asked to do it, and I should actually try it out and give it a go when I get the chance. But yeah. Anyway, I've been playing some interesting games this week. I have delved into the world of Monster Hunter once again, and I defeated some dragon. Then I stopped. I played a bit of Pokemon Moon. Played a bit of I played a bit of Sword and Shield on my friend's Switch. I've not got a Switch. It's a pretty good game. I love a bit of Sword and Shield. It's really good, really good. But I've also been. I've revisited my island on Tom and Actually Life, and I made some new people. Yeah, I was like, great. My islanders were like, "Who are you, though? Who are you? We haven't seen you in ages." But yeah, while you've been playing Sims, I've been kind of delving in and out of some 3DS to Switch games. Have you tried out the new Sword and Shield yet on the Switch?
I haven't.
It's really good. It is actually really good.
Do you think? Wait. Okay. When is like the Sapphire ones coming out?
Sapphire ones.
What's it called again? The new ones that are coming out.
The new Pokemon games.
Yeah.
So
Scarlet and Violet.
Scarlet and Violet's already out now.
So what is it like? Is it better or worse than Sword and Shield?
I would say it's better than Sword and Shield, definitely in more ways than one. But Sword and Shield was still really fun, not to downplay Sword and Shield. So, but the graphics-wise, it is slightly improved.
I personally think that graphics-wise, Pokemon Yellow on the Game Boy Color takes it. I mean, it's got the best graphics. You know what I mean? It's got like best lighting, shadows, everything.
No, that's just original. That's original. That's just like your general pixelated game from games.
No, but it's like the graphics just pop out like.
Oh dear, you can argue that it is getting over the top, the amount of graphics in these games. But I do love Sword and Shield, and it's really fun. And the new Pokemon
I think Pokemon Yellow just takes first prize in graphics.
You're an original game lover, Roan. You're an original game lover.
No, I'm joking.
We all know that.
I mean, to be honest, that event that we went to I played Mario Kart Wii again for the first time in like ages today because of that event. It made me want to play it again.
Yeah,
which is good because like it's a good game. Mario Kart Wii is my favorite Mario Kart. However, MS Gaio 1 made some good points about like some of the tracks, like a lot of them.
I love watching MS Guy's videos on Mario Kart because he's the first YouTuber that actually talks about like he actually talks about all the Mario Kart games in the sector that are loved and people play but aren't talked about enough. It's too many people talking about the latest Mario Kart, but he actually goes back over Mario Kart Wii and Mario Kart DS, and these games are still played in 2023 because they're awesome, and he still talks about them, and that's really that's what I love about his content. He does not let the old games go to waste. He brings that out in 2023, and he's getting a lot of views and a lot of support. And yeah, go check his channel out. We had him on for a few episodes ago. It was a great episode, and we'd love to have him back on. And we are thinking of doing some collabs with him in the future with a bit more fun, actually doing Mario Kart. But more on that later. News of the week. Roan, Legend of Zelda, he's already taken the world by storm with Breath of the Wild. The new Zelda game is being released. There's a new Zelda game coming out on the 12th of May, 2023, this year. 12th of May. It's called Tears of the Kingdom. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Roan, before we read out kind of what the news on that and stuff, what did you think of the trailer? What did you think?
Oh, I thought it was pretty bad.
Yeah. What explain?
The trailer didn't show much of anything, in my opinion. It was just sort of showing like the environments and stuff.
Yeah, basically, I looked at the first original trailer. I mean, we can't say too much though. I don't think it's early days, but it was rubbish. It was. I'm not saying this just because Ryan said it, but it was. It was just literally just 2 scenes of Zelda jumping off a cliff, and then it was like
Yeah.
The Legend of Zelda.
I mean, in
Tears of
my
the
opinion,
Wild.
it's
I was like,
got
wow.
just slightly better graphics than Breath of the Wild and Breath
It
of the Wild 2.
probably has, yeah. The world doesn't seem to have changed that much from
No.
Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild was definitely a good game.
And I'm still I'm still out of ideas on what to do with my like Nintendo 3DS. I've ran out of ideas.
You've run out of ideas already.
Yeah.
We should get Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom on there. Why not? But
What?
anyway, with yeah. Anyway, though, my thoughts. I saw the second trailer on the Nintendo Direct. It's why so many people attacking the moon. I'm sorry, but like, if you
The
have
moon?
any, yeah, the moon. If you have any experience playing Zelda, you would know it's the moon that causes all the problems. Like in the Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask on the Nintendo, the moon. I was playing happily in this town, right? I was collecting all the stuff in the town that was needed, and then the moon just blew up and killed everybody. I was like, great. It's like I was like, well, it's the moon that you're against. And then if you look at the trailer of Tears of the Kingdom, whatever it is, yeah, the moon is like cursed, and there's monsters coming down. It's like, leave the moon alone. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Whoever's attacking the moon, leave it alone. Let Link have a rest. Because I'm just tired of the moon getting attacked all the time. Like, it's just annoying me. But yeah, I mean, I'm not. I love Legend of Zelda. It's always been a great game. To be fair, I'm not like a massive player of it. Me and Roan probably are massive players of it, but it's still a fun game. Roan, you're still yet to get Breath of the Wild. It was a good game. I played it. It's so good. But Tears of the Kingdom just seems like it's just like this. It's like Breath of the Wild, but it's got worse. Like there's a new enemies come. He's turned the moon red, and there's monsters looking like literal hobgoblins coming down, looking like
Hobgoblins.
Look, my Spanish teacher. No, not a hobgoblin. Like they look like my Spanish teacher. They just come down.
Oh, what? Coming to yank your ear.
Coming to yank your ear. Oh dear. No, it's just anyway. Yeah. Before we talk anymore, let's just see what Nintendo has to say about this new game. But yeah. Anyway, there was a quote at the very end of the trial. Not sure you'll be able to stop him. That's just kind of put me off.
Yeah.
I'm like, well,
we all know that. We all know that he's going to stop him anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. There's no point saying that.
The thing with the Legend of Zelda that it's you. It is you that has to stop him because it's the one controlling Zelda that has to like. It's a very skilled strategic game.
But
it's like
couldn't you argue as well that when you play Mario, it's you that's trying to defeat Bowser?
Yeah, true. So it's you. You are not about to stop him, Rowan. You won't.
I won't be able to stop him. Well,
Whoever is,
I won't buy the game because it's 70 quid.
Exactly. Now we're going to talk about that in a minute. But anyway, let's see what it's about. An epic adventure across the land and skies of Hyrule awaits in The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom for Nintendo Switch. The adventure is yours to create in a world fueled by your imagination. Definitely. In this sequel to Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, you'll decide your own path. Through the sprawling landscapes of Hyrule and the mysterious islands floating in the vast skies above. Can you harness the power of Link's new abilities to fight back against the what the heck is this word? Malevolent forces that threaten the kingdom. This Link, Tears of the Kingdom amiibo. Oh, is it? There's an amiibo that launches with it. Will launch alongside the game on the 12th. By tapping this amiibo, you can receive weapons, materials, as well as a special fabric for Link's paraglider. If you can scan amiibo for the Legend of Zelda series, you can receive helpful materials, weapons. We read that and paraglider fabric based on the amiibo you scanned. And it's already an award has already been won for it. The most anticipated game, and the price. Oh my days! The price is $59.99, and in the USA it's $70. Now this has caused an uproar amongst fans and people in Nintendo, and there's been a whole entire news article written on it. And this is moving into our second topic. Nintendo says $70 price tags for their games is not the trend going forward. So we are relieved there.
Right.
So I hope so, because that is way too much money for a game that I'm going to pay for. Like, all right. Okay, so yeah, Breath of the Wild was probably about 50 quid. Why not? Okay, it's a good game. $59.99, that's basically 60 quid. No, that's £10 more. I'm not, like, why? There's no need. Anyway, but that's what I have to say about this. One unfortunate downside to today's Nintendo Direct news is that sadly it's been officially confirmed that Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom will be $70. The Game Informer wanted to get more information on the reasoning of this, so they have reached out to Nintendo, rightly so. Nintendo has responded to GameStop saying that the new Zelda game is $70 because we determined the suggested retail price for any Nintendo product based on case-by-case basis. As for whether this will be the trend for their games going forward, they confirmed that it won't be, which is very good. And they repeated that we determined the suggested retail price for any Nintendo product based on case by case basis. So this whole case by case basis, I think it's just because it's they're trying to see what money they can grab while
Yeah.
they can. We're going to release a new Zelda game. Everyone loves Zelda. This is a new Tears of the Kingdom game. Let's put it for 70 quid and see who buys it. All that's going to happen is the whole PlayStation thing again. People are going to buy it, put it on eBay and sell it for £1,000 and see who buys it. And it's just going to be stupid. Ridiculous. I don't like it. I don't know why people are selling it for that much money. Why Nintendo's putting it out for that. But the good thing is, it's not the trend going forward. What are your thoughts on the reasons for the price being so high for just a Zelda game?
I don't know. It just seems like what has caused it to be that high? Like, because we discussed, like the graphics look like almost identical to the past games.
Yeah.
So what has caused it to? Because normally when games release, like when a company releases a game, the price tag normally reflects like how much money like went into the game and what they want to the money they want to make back, because like so much money went into a game and they think, all right, if we sell it for X amount, each copy for X amount, then we'll make a profit, right? So
yeah.
what in this game has caused it to be that much?
Exactly.
That's what I want to know.
Like with this whole, I don't. It's the case by case basis I don't really understand, because Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild was already about £50, right? Which is a reasonable price. It's a good game, as we both agreed on. And it's good graphics, good storyline. Why not? £50, okay, you're giving good profit to the makers of the game. But £70 is over the top for a game literally the same, and it's just a sequel. And there's been a rightly amount of arguments based on that. People are getting angry about it because it is too much money. But they're hopefully going to bring it down. And the good thing is, it's not going to go forward for other games. I don't know why they did it, honestly. I just think it's the money. Nintendo are a money-grabbing business as much as I love them. Nintendo have done many sketchy things in the past, and this is probably one of them. Just putting their game for an extortionate price. Are they not getting enough money? Well, probably why. Well, because they shut Nintendo eShop. That's why. People were buying stuff off Nintendo eShop still to this day, and they're like, nope, we're going to shut it down and make you all suffer. And now they are suffering probably because they've lost some of their income. This is what I don't get. I don't get it. All right. Someone please prove me wrong in the comments. 3DS, right? Okay. It may not be played as much on a wider scale as the Nintendo Switch, but there's no reason to discontinue the Nintendo eShop for it. There's still a wide range of games, retro games you can get for a good price on there. It's still all money going towards Nintendo, and people still use that eShop. I still used it. I still was like browsing around. There was so much games on there that are now unavailable to get at all, like even in card copy, meaning people are now resorting to illegal hacking and stuff to get those games back. And I can completely understand why, because they got rid of Nintendo eShop when you could have got that money. So it's just like, well, Nintendo have kind of created some of the problems for themselves. So this is kind of a mysterious thing. And they bought the game so high price. Maybe it's because they're not getting enough money. And then again, I did see a news article saying the PlayStation 5 has now finally outranked the Nintendo Switch, putting the Nintendo Switch in second place. So I don't think Nintendo are getting very happy about this. This was in Japan. Then the PlayStation 5 has finally outranked Nintendo Switch, and it's produced first place in all the sale. People are buying it more than the Switch now.
Well, yeah, because now the price is starting to drop.
So it makes more sense.
You can get it for like I don't know, like 300, 400 now. So
it's really good. I'm gonna buy my own PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my PlayStation 5 very soon. Yeah, I'm gonna annoy Nintendo. No, but basically, yeah, I've got. Yeah, I was reading the article because Japan, of course, the Sony is the headquarters in Japan. Have now finally started to dish out the PlayStation and that now. So I don't know. Nintendo are an awesome company, but they've done a lot of sketchy, weird things, including suing small YouTubers for using their music. There's always been a lot of stuff, and this has got to be one of the stuff, which I'm glad they're not carrying on with, because they're literally just smacking a lot of money onto a game that isn't probably worth that much money. Even though, of course, that game was created and worked hard on, and I respect that. And I'm not gonna. Of course, I don't think the trailer was very, very it didn't sell it
Good.
to me.
Yeah, it
It
wasn't.
wasn't very good. Like the Breath of the Wild trailer was way better than this.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a lot more a lot more stuff to it. This was just like a map and some demons came down from the sky, and that was it.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping there's a better trailer coming out. But yeah, when it's less money, I'll probably
Yeah.
buy it. But yeah, you gonna buy it, guys? Yeah, way too much money though. And there's an amiibo coming out with it, so why not? I'm gonna collect an amiibo. But yeah, good stuff. Yeah. Any final words on that news, Ryan, before we move on?
No, I just think that most people are just gonna wait until it's cheaper or on sale or something, and then get it then.
Yeah, probably that's probably what's going to happen. To be fair, but anyway, on to our Japanese English gone wrong. Right, this is probably going to be one of my favourite phrases. I say that every time I come to a phrase because they get better and better, Owen. This is just 2 sentences. This was in a school, right? This is in a school, and it says, "Do not dumb here, not a dumb area here."
So don't be dumb because this is school and you're meant to be smart.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a dumb area.
So much. It's just I think, Ryan, we need to make merchandise, and that needs to go on a T-shirt. Do not dumb here, because not dumb area here. It's not.
Yeah.
We don't do the dumb here. Go somewhere else.
The dumb.
We don't do the dumb. This is not a dumb area, bro. Go to the dumb area and do the dumb. So yeah, Ryan, are we gonna do the dumb in the dumb area? No. It's just hilarious though. Imagine just walking. Imagine having a hard day. Imagine I don't know. Just imagine you having a hard day. Your girlfriend's broken up with you. Your favourite mug has smashed on the floor. Your dog has got lost. You're walking down the road, and then you just see this sign that says "Do not dumb here, not a dumb area here." I'll be cheered up in an instant. I'll be like, it's just so funny. Like people need to get the translators. Yeah. What are your thoughts on this piece of English? This piece of illiterate fun?
I think I'm guessing it makes sense because it's in a school, but they were trying to say something else. Definitely. What were they? You know what they were trying to say?
Yeah, probably saying don't. I don't know. Just don't be dumb. I don't like. It's kind of rude to say don't be dumb. Sense, it doesn't make much sense. Yeah, the Japanese is definitely different, but I can't quite understand it. Yeah, it's just funny. Like, it's also a bit rude. Like, because not everyone's going to be smart, are they?
No.
Who are they referring to? Who could you class as dumb? Not dumb area. So I think,
a dumb area.
To be fair, I can see me and Ryan turning around as soon as he says, "Oh, we're dumb people. Can't do it." Yeah. Let's rate this phrase now, Ryan. Let's rate it out of 10. How funny is it out of 10?
I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10.
A solid 8. I'm sorry, but I'm giving that a 9 or even a 10.
Nice.
This is fun. This is a funny phrase. But yeah, another bit of great English there. I don't know what they're trying to say. We usually like to unpack these phrases and see what they're actually trying to say. I mean, I don't know, probably just saying be smart in school, but this is kind of it's just the bluntness of this whole message. This is what makes it funny. Do not dumb here, not dumb area here.
Not dumb area
Full
here.
stop. Yeah. Full stop. Yeah, that's all there is to it. And of course, now we're going to have our last segment of the week, our questions. Now, so I've got a question here from Amelia from Leicester, England. She says, I've recently started streaming and I found it a great way to connect with the audience over time by doing what you love. I've been streaming various PlayStation games and Nintendo games and already have a small fixed audience. I was thinking, why don't you both do something similar? It's a great way to grow your audience and do Nintendo gaming perhaps, and collaborate with other creators for a wider support base. Love listening to your podcast and would love to see it grow. Much love from Amelia, Leicester, England. I've got to say, I've actually considered doing streaming. Basically, I've streaming for me. Before I let you say your thought on it, Rowan. Streaming for me has always been a dream. I've always watched Twitch. I've got a few people I watch. It's so fun, of course. Just kind of, you don't have to edit anything. You kind of just sit down, game. You get money for it if you got a good audience, and you get to connect with people who are probably lonely. They've got not much to do, so they're just watching. Or people who just love to watch Twitch, love to watch gaming, love to connect with other gamers. It's a really good way of doing that. And honestly, to answer your question, I am hoping to stream in the near future, actually. I'm going to sort out my setup and hopefully start streaming as well. And it's something that me and Rowan have been thinking of doing. I think Rowan also plans to stream as well, I think, some point in the future. Yeah. So what are your thoughts on that, Rowan?
I'm going to I think I'm going to stream soon. I'm pretty sure because, like I said, the new computer is pretty powerful. So I'll be able to actually run OBS on it and actually like do proper streams. However, I think that I've tried to stream before and it's not really worked. But like I think I plan to. Yeah, I do plan to stream in the future.
Yeah.
The only time I got some viewers was when I was streaming The Escapist 2, which is only because I was the only one in the entire world that was streaming it. So everyone who wanted to see a stream just came to mine, which is a smart
It's quite nice because
smart move. But to be honest, it's like so like for example, when I streamed like popular games like Rocket League and stuff, no one joined because it's just too many people streaming it, and I'm all the way at the bottom. So
I did a research on Twitch because before I started, I want to get my research right because for the start, of course, you're not going to have anyone there. But basically, if you stream for more than 2 to 3 hours, then the action starts because Twitch recognises you as being a dedicated streamer, so they put your stream out to more recommended, and people start watching more, and that's how it works. You just got to keep at it. I think it's more that thing where you just keep at it, just stay on the stream, be funny, be lively, say hello to everybody. And it will work. But yeah, good luck on your Twitch streaming. She's left her details of her Twitch actually in the email below, so definitely go and I'll definitely go and check you out. But yeah, of course, it's funny you mentioned this. Yeah, me and Ryan are hoping to do YouTubing together in the future, and we'll probably do Twitch streams and Q&As together, and you'll probably see our faces for the first time when we're older, of course. And yeah, that'll probably be fun. That'll be good stuff to do, isn't it, Ryan?
Yeah, once I got these GCSEs out the way, it'll be smooth sailing.
Smooth sailing, yeah. And we can actually focus on this hobby because at the moment I'm doing college and I've decided media is more for me. Like this sort of stuff, streaming, YouTubing, editing, podcasting. This is what I love doing. I love doing this. So it's probably what I want to focus on more as a hobby and perhaps go into full time if I'm successful. But honestly, thank you so much for all the support. And yeah, thanks for the kind words, Amelia. And yeah, thank you very much. But anyway, that's it for today, Roan. It's been a great episode.
It has.
It's been a good episode. We've talked about a lot of stuff from your birthday, your new PC. I'm so jealous, Roan. My laptop is about to blow up if I keep using it. And you're getting a nice big snazzy PC. What's going on? Where did I go wrong? But where's my PC? Where's my PC, Rowan? Where's mine? Anyway, yeah, please send in your questions and comments to jarlsgaming135@gmail.com. Please subscribe or follow us on whatever platform you're listening from. And leave us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts, as this will help us out. Can't speak today. This will help us out greatly and get the podcast around. Our socials will be in the description, our Instagram, our YouTube, Twitter, website, and Discord. Until then, it's a goodbye from me.
And a goodbye from me.